IZ Corp Radio, 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 IZ Corp. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Ebo Richards, CEO of Smart Investor Society. This is a IZ Corp Radio function. Smart Investor Society is a member of the IZ Corp Exchange in good standings. And I have to tell you my name, this is AKA Investor One. Mr. Ebo Richards, AKA Investor One, everybody. And you're tuned into IZ Corp Exchange Radio, Smart Investor Society. You have to look on the website for the disclaimer. We do have a disclaimer. You need to read it. You need to update it. Write it on your hand. Know it. Memorize it. And I always have to tell you, it's $25,000 for 3 months, which means you get 1 month free, and $50,000 for the whole year for membership of Smart Investor Society. So let's get right into it. If I'm not mistaken, we bought 100 shares of Microsoft. If not, add 100 shares of Microsoft to your portfolio. This Smart Investor Society segment is being brought to you by PBB Fund. PBB Fund. PBB Funds. This is also the commercial. We're advertising PB Funds. And they're a part of this segment along with Galaxian TRPD. Galaxian TRPD is trading technology. They invent algorithms and help better trade technology, like trading platforms. You know, the hot thing which you see on the internet. The second part of the commercial is PB funds. PB funds are just networking for global technology. They just hound and just follow around. They're like band bats for technology, and what they do is they help people raise capital for technology research and engineering, and data mining is big with PB fund, piggy bank funds. That's what they're called. The name of it is piggy bank. Okay, so let's get right into it. Wow, there's a lot to discuss here. The first thing we were saying, well, there seems to be a delusion of grandeur in the market. Who wants to get into some trouble? You know, I always do. So we were looking. I saw a report coming out of one of the larger firms, and what they did was I looked at the graph, and I looked at the monies that were coming in, and they said that they were shorting the beauty company ULTA was going to buy up. So I looked at it, and after earnings in May, it did in fact shoot up to $300. Maybe $17 all-time high or something, and then it just comes right back down. It's down to about $250. It was trading in a range for a couple hours yesterday at about $250 to $255. I don't know what the ATR is on this one, but the trend is in an uptrend. But this pullback here has been so fierce and so hard, and these people think that it's just going to trade right back up to 315, 350, and I just really don't see that happening. Here's the headache. If you're looking at it like that, then you're going to put a lot of money into this stock, and now it's like stocks are like crypto stocks. It's just like, well, I give a rating and it's going to go up, and people just run into it for no apparent reason. ULTA is a funny thing. I mean, it's all over the place. But with that being said, the numbers look right. Everything looks good from a earnings per share point of view. But the stock is just not performing, and now we understand why. Because see, here's another part of this segment, and again, I have to tell you, this is Smart Investor Society. For those of you just joining right now. My name is Mr. Ebo Richards, a.k.a. Investor One, and you're listening to Smart Investor Society on IZ Corp Exchange Radio. What's happening is this Amazon thing. Where are we? Amazon is it Amazon versus the markets? Is it Amazon versus ULTA? I mean, Amazon is really taking a lot of companies' market share. I mean, they're just wiping out a lot of companies. I mean, their competition is so fierce. And what I've learned is what they do is they somehow get a hold of your products and put it on their platform and lower the price. So they're paying to run you out of the market, like in Wall Street too. Somebody will pay to run you out of the market. That's the first thing you learn in investing here. So hanging around here. Another thing is the price. The Amazon is up in the thousands. Priceline is what? Almost 2,000. So I think these stocks have a long way to go, and the technology is young. But just keep an eye on ULTA as these who is GS. This firm, these people think that this stock is going to go up to 315, and the way it's been trading now, I mean, it would really have to. Wow, I mean, what would make the stock just automatically go up? It's just a beauty supply chain. It's not even like a Mary Kay or an Avon that's not in the market or something that you can protect the franchise. You can't even protect it. You can't even protect the thing. So if I get a hold of it, I could pretty much steer it and do what I want to do with it. And then you really have to think about if I'm starting to climb up, what are they doing? 35%, 45% in online sales. Well, if Amazon has the same thing for $5 cheaper and I find out about it, what do you think I'm going to do? I was talking to a gentleman the other day. I came to work. He's coming over to my office, and I go in, and a security guard, he was in the bathroom, and he was coming out, and he smelled really good, and I was like, wait, that's not Brute, that's not old Irish Spring, no, Old Spice. It was one of those things. I just couldn't put the name on it. So I said, okay, well, what I stepped to him about an hour later. I said, what was that you had on? He said it was some Chanel, something or the other. And I said, well, where'd you get it from? So I'm thinking this thing is like $600 a bottle. And I'm turning him on to Braga Design oils. And he's like, yeah. He says, it costs $45 a bottle in the mall. But they got it on Amazon for $15. Something like that. So he gets it from Amazon for $15, but in the same store, their own store, they have it for $45. That's where you have to be careful with this guy. It's not a spin-off. It's not a throwback. It's the exact same thing, the exact same patent, the exact same manufacturer. So that tells me Amazon went and bought up a whole bunch of this Chanel 105 or whatever for men, turned right back around, put it on their platform, and lowered the price. Now, when you come to buy it from me, I'm giving you discounts. You're seeing my site, other people, other related items, people like this. Then there's a whole nother world of products. All he has over there is beauty. If I could take the hit to just to steer your competition, to steer your customers to just look at me, I can just start throwing all kind of stuff at them at the same time. So I don't think, and that's just one aspect of the company. I think it's a nice short. We don't give buy, hold, or recommendations here at Smart Investor Society, but I'm in it short, and I think I'm looking at a 225, 215 target. I'm looking for that in like the near term because he's going straight down, no breaks. Their next earning isn't for another month. And the last earning, he was pulling back significantly, and the earnings came in, and it brought it way up to the 315. Maybe that's where they're getting confused, that this is a slight pullback. It went down another 2 or 3 points. He was almost down 5 points again. This thing could race. Anyway, just keep an eye on ULTA to keep things going. We're seeing a lot of aggressive investing, and which brings it to this IZ Corp exchange. They have these almost secondary markets, third market products, lashes, and they're trying to go get on the scene and get these things going. So where I've been talking to some managers, so where you can hedge funds in you can hedge positions in the stock markets. Also, you'll be looking to be able to get into some investments on some IZ Corp exchange things. So we're looking at that versus the traditional ETFs in the stock market, because shorting the market is not more just like a reality. It's more like a gut check right now, because the markets are pulling back so fast, but then they bounce right back up. So it makes it exciting for the day traders and the short-term traders, because you could make 2 times the money. As a matter of fact, we got into ULTA last week, and it was trading at 254. He bounced all the way up to almost 260. This week it came all the way back down. It went down to 250, 32. In less than 2 weeks, he swung up and down 12, 13 and a half points. Those are significant moves. If you're day trading, you can get, you're not trying to get the whole move, but if you can get 33% or 30% of that 6 points going up, that's what, $1.50? Who's complaining? So look out for the lashes and try to understand the concept that's coming through IZ Corp Exchange with that one. But again, back to Amazon, you have to be careful. And these companies with lower and lower overheads, less inventory, less storage, more data mining is really taking over. The trade plan of the day. Your strategy, you have to be comfortable with your strategy. Know who you are and what you are and where you are in your strategy. And again, my name is Mr. Ebo Richards, aka Investor One. You have been listening to Smart Investor Society on IZ Corp Exchange Radio. Thank you and have a great day.